What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy and market economy. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balance, separation of powers. Who makes federal laws? Congress, Senate and House of Representatives, U.S. or national legislature. What are two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How many senators are there? 100. How many senators are there? 100. We elect U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who is one of your state senators now? Ben says. The House of Representatives have how many body members? The House of Representatives has how many body members? 435. We elect U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name your U.S. representative. Bacon Don, Smith Adrian, Fortenberry Jeff. Who does the U.S. Senator represent? They represent all the people of the state. What are two cabinet level positions? Secretary of Agriculture, Secretary of Commerce. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws, explain laws, resolve disputes, decides if laws goes against the Constitution. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the Chief Justice on the United States? John Roberts. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one of power of the federal government? To print money, to declare war. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the state. What is one power of the state? Provide protection, like police. Provide safety, like fire departments. Who is the governor of the U.S. state now? Pete Ricketts. Pete Ricketts. What is one responsibility that is only for the United States citizen? Serve on a jury, but on a federal election. Name one right only for the United States citizen, but in a federal election. Run for a federal office. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The flag. What is one promise that you make when you became United States citizen? Keep up loyalty to other countries. Defend the constitutional and laws of the U.S. Obey the laws of the U.S. Serve in the U.S. military if needed. Serve in the nation if needed. Be loyal to U.S. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When must all men register for the Selective Service? When must all men register for the Selective Service? Between 18 and 26. Why did the colonies fight the British? Because of high taxes. Because the British army stayed in their house. Because they did not have self-government. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. 4 de julio del 1776. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The founding father wrote the Constitution. When was the Constitution written? 1787. 1787. La Constitución fue escrita en 1787. The Federalist Papers support the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of these writers. James Madison, Alexander Hamilton. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison, Alexander Hamilton. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Because he started the first free library. Because he was a U.S. diplomat. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one war fought by the U.S. in the 1800s. Mexican-American War, Civil War. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War, the war between the states. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery, states' rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Free the slaves. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Free the slaves. Free the slaves in the Confederacy. Free the slaves in the Confederate States. Free the slaves in most of southern states. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who was president during Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Germany, Japan, and Italy. Before he was president, Eisenhower was general. What war he is in? World War II. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war he was in? World War II. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the U.S.? Communists. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Worked for equality for all Americans. What ocean is in the west coast of the U.S.? Pacific Ocean. What ocean is in the east coast of the U.S.? Atlantic Ocean. What does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star Spangled Banner. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star Spangled Banner.